everyone, it's Kayla, and today I am bringing you my birthday book haul. 3 weeks late, but better late than never, you know what I'm saying? So first I want to show you all the stuff that I was fortunate enough to get from my friends for my birthday. I am so grateful to have all of them in my lives, and I just want to send a big generic thank you, but I will thank everybody individually. I was going to unbox these on camera, but I had moved in the middle of my birthday week, and as I got packages I just saved them thinking that I would unbox them after I moved. But then I went to the beach and everything, and I was like, you know what, I need to open these things so I can thank my friends, and I ended up doing that. So the first couple things I'm going to show you are from my friends, so let's get started. For my actual birthday, I went to Painting with a Twist, which is this place where you can sign up and bring friends, and the instructors teach you how to paint a painting step by step on canvas, and you can bring food and drinks and everything. So I invited Sam from ThoughtsonTomes because she lives fairly close to me, and she was able to come, which was so exciting because I love hanging out with my booktube friends in real life. It never happens, so when it does, it's like, ha! So for my birthday, Sam got me Uprooted by Naomi Novik, and I've heard so much hype about this book recently. Apparently this is a twist or retelling on Beauty and the Beast, so I'm really excited about that because Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite movies of all time. And the cover is gorgeous, and along with Uprooted, very fittingly, Sam got me the Funko Pop figurine of Belle, and I love her so much. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere, and I don't know why I'm singing this song. So thank you, Sam, so much. I love the gift so much. And just to let you all know, everyone will be linked below that I mentioned in this video. You should definitely go check them out if you haven't, because they're all fabulous people. So then my friend Riley from Riley Marie sent me Dark Fever, the first book in the Dark Fever series by Karen Marie Moning, I believe that's how you say it. I can't wait to start this. Everyone's reading this now, it seems. And since Riley is my fellow comic girl, she sent me Wayward, which I'm super excited about. This is volume 1, String Theory. I believe this is set in Tokyo and features ancient supernatural creatures and things like that, so I'm really excited to get to it. And the art looks super good and colorful and not confusing. This is what the art looks like. Thank you so much, Riley. So then my friend Lindsey from Lindsey Rey sent me a couple things, and she sent me Chobits, the Complete Collection Volume 1. This is a manga, and look how huge this sucker is, guys. I was recommended this manga series based on my love for Alex and Ada, which features androids and humans interacting together, so I'm sure the premise is kind of the same. Lindsay also sent me A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, and I am so excited for this one. For those of you that have been living under a rock, this book is about parallel Londons. I've actually heard mixed things about this, but I'm really anxious to see how I feel about it. I wasn't a huge fan of Vicious like everyone else was, but this concept seems a lot more to my liking, so I'm really anxious to get to it. And the cover is freaking gorgeous, and it's so simple, and I love the map of London, and it's just so good, so good. And Lindsay also got me The Storied Life of A.J. Thickery by Gabrielle Zevin. This is one of Lindsay's favorite books, I think, and everyone that has read this really likes it. This is about a guy who works in a bookstore, and his prized possession of his Edgar Allan Poe poems have been stolen. I love books that are set in bookish settings, so I'm really excited to get to this. Thank you so much, Lindsay. So then my friend Jessie from JesseTheReader got me Very Good Lies by J.K. Rowling. This is the speech she gave at a Harvard commencement, and now it's in book form with really cool typography and things like that. It looks like it's a red and black theme, and I just really appreciate it a lot, and I'm so happy that I had this in my collection. So happy. J.K. Rowling has a way with words, as the whole world knows, and I just can't wait to be inspired by this. And Jessie also got me the Ant-Man Funko, and I recently saw Ant-Man at the end of July, and I freaking loved the movie. I was shocked, actually, because at first I thought it looked kind of stupid, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, new favorite Marvel movie. No, legit, it's so good. If you haven't seen it and you're hesitant about it, I highly recommend that you check it out, because I was the same way, and I loved it. So yes, I'm so happy that Jessie sent this to me, because look how cute he is. So then my friend Cassidy from Cassidy Washburn sent me The Invasion of the Tierling by Erica Johansson, and this is the sequel to The Queen of the Tierling. I haven't read The Queen of the Tierling yet, actually, but I have it, and I can't wait to get to this series. I heard it's a slow build in the beginning. I believe Emma Watson was casted or rumored to play the lead character of Kelsey, so I'm really excited to check the series out. And apparently it like fuses our world with fantasy. I think there's like cultural references in here and things like that. So I'm really curious to see how that works in fantasy, because I can kind of relate to that because I'm trying to write a futuristic fantasy and I want to incorporate elements from our world. So I'm really excited to get to this. So thank you, Cassidy. And Cassidy also got me Groot. There's not much to say except I am Groot. I will be your champion. I am Groot. This is what I do in my spare time. So then my wonderful friend Lainey from Gingerreadslainey sent me Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane, and I've been eyeing this up on Amazon forever. This is the first book in the Great Library series. Once again, books about books, guys. I'm super excited for this. And the basic premise of this book is that the Great Library of Alexandria has survived all this time, and that sounds amazing. Lainey also got me You by Caroline Kepnes. This is a psychological thriller about this guy who stalks this girl, and it's told from the guy's perspective, and it's told in second person. So like he says you, like he's talking to the girl, and apparently it feels like you're the one being stalked, and it's been really hyped up on BookTube right now. A lot of people are reading it, and I've heard mixed things, but mostly good things, so I cannot wait to check this out. I know Lindsay loved it. I know Lainey and Riley both loved it. So yes, I'm really anxious to see how I feel about this book, because it's been a while since I've read a psychological thriller, and I'm in need of like a Gillian Flynn type fix, you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to check this one out as well. So yes, thank you so much, Lainey, for You and also for Ink and Bone. So then my lovely friend Jillian from BookishAndNerdy sent me A Book of Spirits and Thieves by Morgan Rhodes. This is the first book in the prequel trilogy to the Fallen Kingdom series. I've actually already read this book because Lainey was kind enough to share her art copy of it, and I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite reads of the year. Despite taking place 1,000 years before the events of Fallen Kingdoms, it ties so much into the series, and I love it so much, and I'm so enjoying it, and I can't wait for book 2 and to piece together all the loose ends. And Jillian also got me The Secret Garden coloring book, and I am just super excited for this. I love coloring, I love drawing, I love doodling, I love art, and this is just a work of art. It's so beautiful. And these coloring books are by Joanna Basford, and she has a Facebook page, and she's currently working on an ocean themed one, and it's just so magnificent, and I cannot wait to get it. I think when I start coloring these, I want to start listening to audiobooks, so let me know below if you have any audiobook recommendations. Thank you so much, Jillian. So then one of my good friends, Christina in real life, she got me this action figure of Jon Snow, and of course I freaking love it, and she had got me the Jaime Lannister one for Christmas, and I feel like it's just gonna be a collection, and I'm so excited. Look at him, look at him, so handsome. My sister Lauren got me the Sadness Funko, and I just think she is the cutest thing ever. Look at her, just look. And my sister Lauren also got me the Once Upon a Time graphic novel, the first one, Shadow of the Queen, and I believe this takes place during the events of season 1 of the show, and Lauren and I are obsessed with Once Upon a Time, so I am so excited for this. It's made by Marvel. This is what the art looks like. I love Once Upon a Time so much. It's a little unhealthy, actually. That is all the stuff that people have gotten me for my birthday. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to have so many awesome people in my life, and I'm just so happy, and thank you so much, guys. So yeah, the remainder of this stuff is what I got with gift cards that I got for my birthday. First, I got the Oberyn Funko because I freaking love Oberyn Martell. He's one of my favorite characters from Game of Thrones. I love having him on my shelf because he is my champion. I also picked up the first Jane Austen book I ever owned, and that is Pride and Prejudice. And I'm super excited that I got this edition because I've seen it elsewhere on BookTube, and I always thought it was beautiful, and I've actually never read a Jane Austen book. I know, don't kill me. I also picked up On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves, and I believe that's how you say it. I'm sorry if it's not. And I read this in a day. It's one of my favorite reads of the year by far. This book is about a woman who's in her 30s, and she crash lands on an island with a 16-year-old boy who she's supposed to tutor for the summer, and the boy is in remission of cancer, and it's just about their survival on this island and relationships and life and growing older, and I just loved it so much. Easiest 5 stars I've given this year by far, and I'm not really going to talk about how I feel because This is a haul, not a wrap up, and I always struggle with that when I'm filming, so moving on. I also picked up The Fangirl's Guide to the Galaxy, a handbook for girl geeks by Sam Maggs, and this was super cheap on Amazon. I think it was like $7 and it's originally like $15, so I was like, I better get it now while it's on sale. And it's just a really fun book about fandoms and being part of fandoms and being a fan and going to cons and things like that, so I had to get it because, hello, my whole life is one giant fandom, let's be real here. And I also picked up Ant-Man Volume 1. This is a Marvel comic, and like I said, I absolutely loved Ant-Man when I saw it in July, so I wanted to get into the comics. This is what the art looks like. Yes, so I'm really anxious to get to this one. And I also picked up Zombillennium Volume 2. I absolutely loved the first one that I read last year, and this is huge, but very thin. It's about 40 some pages, but I love the story, and this is what the art looks like. I just love the storyline in this so much. It's about an amusement park run by supernatural creatures like vampires and werewolves and everything Halloween related basically, and it's just fantastic and it's hilarious, and I can't wait to see where the story's going. And the last thing I picked up for myself was The Enchanted Forest coloring book, again by Joanna Basford, and this one's like fantasy themed and related, so of course I had to get it. I just love these illustrations so much. So that is it for my birthday book haul. Thank you so much to everyone who got me something. You really didn't have to do that. Your friendship is definitely enough, and I'm just so grateful to have all of you in my lives. And yeah, so here's to being 26. I hope this is a good year, and let me know below if you have read any of these things that I picked up, and I will see you all soon with another video. Bye!